Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so grateful for this evening. At least we are here to share a very important topic that is all about entrepreneurship, pledge, and promise. As we all know aware that entrepreneurship, it has been said by several scholars, by several development actors in the economic transformation of our country. So, what is all about entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship, this is a practice of creating more jobs for economic transformation of our country. Then we have so-called an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is that person who is involved in that practice, who is involved in investing or investment, who is involved in creating more jobs for himself and for the new generation that is coming up. So let us look at entrepreneurship pledge. An entrepreneur, he always pledges, as we are going to say, or as we are going to hear, what is all about pledging and the promise of an entrepreneur. Here he goes at the entrepreneurship pledge. I am an entrepreneur. I'm what I am because many people have helped me along on this journey. As we all aware, anybody to develop or anybody to be successful in life, his success is involved so many people along the way, whom he has worked with, whom has shared ideas with, whom he has really worked upon with them in order to fulfill his destiny or fulfill his dream. I'm following a dream, pursuing an opportunity, taking charge of my own destiny. He's pledging, he's following his dream. As we all are aware, everybody has a dream. You must have that something that you are working towards for. At least you have that something that you admire to achieve before you leave this world. That's what we call a dream, where you are working towards your destination. Pursuing an opportunity, because an entrepreneur looks at his environment, his community, his surroundings. It is full of opportunities. No matter what, whatever you look at it, it's an opportunity. It can make you lead, it can make you move to a certain direction. He said, I am taking charge of my own destiny. Everybody has got a destination. And even when you are traveling, you must have somewhere you are heading to. So you are in charge of that destination. Nobody that will come up really to take charge of your own destination. It's you. Your ideas, the way you think, your mind, the way you direct it, you are taking charge of your own destiny. He goes ahead. I'm one of millions of entrepreneurs and innovators who can make Uganda and whole of Africa great. And I will continue to keep our economy going and growing. He's pledging that he's one of those innovators who are really working towards economic transformation of Uganda and Africa. In other words, and East Africa at large. He's pledging to continue keeping our economy going and growing. He all goes ahead, he's pledging, I'm bringing something of value to the society, making job for myself and others, creating wealth that benefits my family, my community, my country, and my world. He's looking at bringing something of value to his society, making a job for himself, and then others, creating wealth that benefits himself, benefits his family, benefits his community, and his nation. entrepreneur. That's the directive mind of a true entrepreneur. Then let's go ahead and look at his promise. What does he promise? How does he promise? And what does he promise? An entrepreneur's promise. I will strive to mentor aspiring entrepreneurs. He's working very hard to inspire, to mentor the young generation, the young entrepreneurs, the youth entrepreneurs who are coming up in entrepreneurship path. I will make my voice heard by those who make policy decisions that affect me, my business, and others. Because we are all aware that people who make policy decisions, they don't really sometimes care about us. Sometimes they don't know what's going on in our societies. They just sit in their offices there or in their chambers where they have sat from. They just make policy decisions without consulting the lower people who are living in the society, who are participating in that particular business. So an entrepreneur is promising that I will make my voice heard by those who make policy decisions that affect me, that affect my business, even affecting others. He goes ahead, promise that I will tell my story, sharing my successes and failures, so that others who are taking the entrepreneurship path can learn. You know, we are mentoring the young entrepreneurs. You tell your story. You share your experience. You share your successes and failures to the young aspiring entrepreneurs, such that those who are taking your path, at least they can also succeed. They can also move on. They can also learn from your experiences. That's what most entrepreneurs should do. That's what most innovators and investors should really share with the young people who are joining them in the business. He goes ahead, I will build a stronger nation, and in doing so, at least a better world. You know, that's what he's patriotic. He feels that sense of patriotism in himself. He wants to see his nation growing stronger and stronger and stronger, more especially in terms of economy. He goes ahead, I will appreciate and celebrate my accomplishments and accomplishments of all my fellow entrepreneurs. We are all much aware when we are doing businesses, or maybe we have won projects in several kind of, statements. At least we need to celebrate our accomplishments. We need to appreciate our accomplishments, and even we call our other young entrepreneurs to join us in that accomplishment celebration, so that they can also learn. He goes ahead, last but not least, I will give back to the society that helped me to be successful. We are all much aware. Nobody can be rich, or nobody can really be successful unless his community has contributed much to his success, or it has contributed much to his wealth. Most people don't know that, but we must be aware that the community we are living in, it is particularly part and parcel to our successes or to our wealth creation. So I call upon all my development actors, my fellow entrepreneurs, my fellow investors and businessmen, that this is the time that we should at least take the path looking at or considering the entrepreneurship or the entrepreneur's pledge and promise. If we do take that way, then we shall really be successful, and the new young generation which is coming behind us, it will really follow us, it will really take us the same story. Because if we do neglect them, then we also have no way to go. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to me. Have a nice moment.